alternative? Like an... Aki, you don't know the word alternative? Yeah, the one that could have happened in a parallel world, for example. I think I've seen an anime with a similar plot. Aki. Oh my god. Look at my MC, we're fucked. Then I don't like these worlds. Me too. I don't like any world where Mitsuki had died. It's too sad. Isn't that the world you're living in right now? I'll try to see the right version. Onward. Alright. That's the third one. Let's look at the final one. So I'm thinking this is the true one, right? And we don't have this one because we haven't finished it, right? At least I hope so. Don't give in. Don't betray. Don't worry, I will betray her just the same. No right to make this choice. Do I love Senpai enough to turn into a monster? Is it right to make him love such a monster? Ha! I hesitate after all. Are my feelings for Senpai not strong enough? And then I don't need him that badly. The sudden realization doesn't even upset or even surprise me. Somewhere in the back of my mind, I realized a long time ago that the fact of winning is more important to me. Yes, I want to win. Isn't it frustrating to start a trial and not make it to the end? Unthinkable. So I must win, whatever the cost. Condemn her to torment. Message sent. There's no going back now. See, lover, see? Why don't you compliment me? I have earned your praise. Why are you always so quiet, dead lover? Who are you anyway? I don't know what happens next. Just for a bit, I'm distracted from my thoughts about the ritual, and suddenly the world around me seems to turn off like a TV screen. As if the lover realized that there's no point in continuing. I'm plunged into darkness. Wake me up inside. Kid, wake up. Oh me, save. I totally forgot that song. In the morning, with some incomprehensible laziness, I asked Mitsuki how she's feeling. How am I feeling? What do you mean? She's behaving as usual. Nothing bad happened to her, so what was all the fuss about? Is it the dead lover's idea of a good time? He's supposed to connect hearts, not fight his own boredom. Why would he do all this? Fuyumi? I don't want small talk. It disappoints me. Mitsuki leaves, and for the rest of the day, all I can think about is the dead lover. Is this the one where she falls in love with the dead lover? Fuyumi! The spell worked. Senpai, brimming with joy, runs up to me and without hiding his feelings, squeezes my hands in his. I'm so glad to see you. Forgive me for speaking so abruptly, but would you want to start over? I love you now. I love you almost as much as I love magic tricks. What do you mean? Senpai hesitates. His cheeks turn scarlet, and definitely not because of cold weather. Deep inside I feel triumphant. It worked. I've defeated you, dead lover. Defeated. I don't really want to start over something that never began in the first place, but the sheer fact of success is intoxicating. Sure, let's try. Hooray! My past self would have found his embarrassed smile charming. What do you think, Fuyumi? Senpai is telling me about another card trick they invented at the club. Very interesting. Am I annoying you with my stories? Is it that boring? No, it's tricks, just tricks. How can they surprise a person who survived 3 nights with a dead lover? I'm sorry. Senpai's stories that had infused me with the life while I was in the hospital now seem dull, faded, and monotonous. They no longer evoke emotion. I would be happy if they were at least annoying, but no, I don't care at all. Senpai himself is just indifferent to me. Do you still have it? Senpai pulls his hands out of his pocket and shows the pair of dice lying in the palm of his hands. Ah, yeah. I'm really glad. They're really important to me, and so are you. Fuyumi's that kind of girl where, like, if you act interested in her, she's not interested in you at all. But then, if you, like, you know, if you start ignoring her, she's like, oh my god, why are you ignoring me? Love me. We walk some more. Goodbye. See you soon. Bye. Oops. As soon as Senpai's figure disappears around the corner, I pull out a green cube from my pocket. Why am I carrying it around? What's wrong with you? With an annoyed snort, I toss the dice into the bushes. My soul feels empty. I no longer feel the excitement that had hit me before the trial. Dead lover. I wonder what he's... Oh my god. She actually just fell in love with the dead lover. I wonder what he's thinking about. Is he bored like me? Is he thinking about me? He probably feels lonely. His entire existence is to drearily wait for the moment when someone decides to use that spell. How sad. I want to see him again. I want to go through the trials one more time to feel the terror, the fear, the pain, and then the joy of a great victory. And why not? I simply need to pick a new target and repeat the spell. Then I will meet the dead lover again. Thus my sleepless nights begin. I don't care whom to put under a spell. Oh my god. I photograph random guys, not thinking about how they would be pained by their love for a girl they'd never met. Where are you? He comes again and again, looming in the window and only occasionally shaking his head. The dead lover making people fall in love with her, but shaking his head to show that he disapproves. Who are you? What's your name? I gradually approach the window as if afraid of scaring the lover away. His hands, drawing yet another go, are no longer frightening. You don't want to talk about yourself? Fine, then let's discuss the trial. Say something. No worries, I'll wait. He's probably shy. Who knows when he died and for how many years he didn't speak. I don't want to pressure him, so I switched to completing trials. The first night always ends with me cutting off my pinky finger and then stabbing myself in the heart with a kitchen knife. You know, as far as first dates go, probably not the best. But, you know, this lady's a freak. Perhaps the lover thinks it would be beyond me to take my own life time after time. Well, he is wrong. Each blow marks a new victory, and I can no longer imagine my existence without victories. Gradually, the lover's presence begins to seep into the room. At first, I see a vague silhouette behind me when I'm looking in the mirror, but soon it takes on human features. The translucent man resembles Senpai in some ways, though confusing the two is akin to madness. The lover is different. He's much more than an average schoolboy who loves silly tricks. Most likely, I'm subconsciously trying on him a familiar image that had once sent shivers down my spine. I'm sure that in time, Senpai's facial features would give way to the lover's true appearance. I can't help but go through the trials. They become more necessary to me than any drug. Without them, I feel empty and miserable. Time and again, night after night, I complete various trials. You know, at least this lady didn't find, like, drugs. But, you know, actually, that might have been better. Because in the end, the only thing she's harming is herself. Here, she's just harming a bunch of random people's lives. There is no end to the lover's fantasy and to my happiness. The number of guys I've bewitched is growing. But they, seeing their feelings for me not being reciprocated, sink into the depths of despair and often kill themselves. I've become a very popular girl, ha! But I don't love them, just as I don't love Senpai anymore. Nevertheless, I successfully complete the trials. After all, my feelings are sincere and strong. My love is stronger than anyone else's. Because I love you so much, dead lover. The dead lover's like, what the fuck is... I need to stop this. One time I even bewitched the boy who was Mitsuki's target. Ironic, now he belongs to me as well. Don't you dare talk to me. Leave my mother effing name out of your mother effing mouth. What do you have in store for me today, dead lover? Whom do you love? Whom, you silly? You know the answer. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Baby, don't hurt me no more. For me, love is full of continuous emotions that makes the world brighter and the air sweeter. Okay, nerd. Without love, I wouldn't survive. No, there is simply no point in living without the thrill of challenge and the pleasure of victory. What defines you? It starts with B and ends with itch. Let me see if... Okay, it's still being recorded by OBS. I don't understand why the lover is asking these strange, nonsensical questions. Yeah, because he's like scared of you now. Perhaps he just doesn't know how to properly talk to girls. Cute. Cute, you're so cute, dead lover. He is still shy and wouldn't come into my room, appearing only in the reflection of the mirror, but I can touch his beautiful hands hovering in front of the glass. Oh, how I love the moment before the start of the first trial. Why can't the night last forever? I want to always be with you, but we are only allotted 3 nights, then we have to start all over again. Looking for a boy, taking a picture of him, painting a beautiful silhouette on the window. Why do I need all these bewitched people? I need only one, but he doesn't even want to talk. She's gonna take a picture of him. And because he's a ghost, it shows up in pictures and then she's gonna do the thing. But he doesn't even want to talk to me. What if? Why do brilliant thoughts come to mind so late? Yeah, after you fucked up like 20 guys' lives or something. No, you will be mine and only mine. I reluctantly pull away from the black hand, pull my phone out of my pocket and take a few steps away from the window. Now I have a picture of my true lover. Yeah. The next ritual will be special for us. Will I be able to bewitch you, dead lover? You're gonna be like, it's like the movie where they put the time machine inside the time machine. Lady. Oh my god. I automatically perform actions that have become a part of myself. I draw a silhouette on the window, put some lipstick on my lips, get ready to paint the head in the picture. A dull ache throbs in my temples, but I suspect it's from the lack of sleep. No worries, soon everything will be over. I turn off the lights and begin to wait. Minutes drag on forever. I glance at the clock every now and then, but immediately look away, squinting because the glow of numbers is too bright. 1:40, 2:28, 3:33. The outline drawn on the window never gets filled with blackness. The dead lover doesn't come today. I stay up till morning without catching a wink. Of course, I don't need easy victory. I prepare for a long and grueling battle. Night comes surprisingly quickly, though I don't remember going to bed or doing anything special. Will he come today? He doesn't come. There's no one outside the window again, but the lover's teasing only serves to fuel the fire of struggle in me further. Once again, I spend the day as if in a fog, waiting for another opportunity to summon the dead lover. Come to me, come. Where are you? Kya! The objects in front of my eyes are blurred, but I can clearly see a black figure frozen outside the window. He came at last. I laughed with relief and joy. I was beginning to think that the lover would never show up. It's so good that I was wrong. Coffee break? So what next? First trial? Yes, right, a pinky finger and a heart. Take the familiar route to the kitchen. The hallway sways like the deck of a ship in a storm. It's a nice variation. Haven't seen that before. Lady, it's not a dream. Lady, it's not a dream. The kitchen looks different as well. The lover no longer tries to frighten me with the sight of blood, which hasn't been evoking any emotion in a long time. Instead of a still picture, I'm shown a completely different reality. The outlines of furniture triple. Objects seem to distorted and almost turned inside out. The only clear object amidst the madness remains the knife, shining with a steely gleam in the middle of the table. Kya! Some things are constant. For example, my love. To prove its unwavering strength, I take the knife and press the blade against the base of my pinky finger without hesitation. Today the pain isn't going anywhere. On the contrary, it's growing and burning with fire. I can hardly hold back my tears. It takes a lot of strength to pick up the knife again. My hands are shaking. By the way, if you want to hear something disturbing, apparently your fingers have the same firmness as a carrot. So if you were to bite your fingers with the same strength as you would a carrot, you would be able to cut straight through them. Now, I don't know if that's true because there is bone in there, and I'm pretty sure bone is stronger than a carrot, but that's what I've heard. And it was from online, and they wouldn't lie. People online would never lie. I'll make it. I'll make it. In the name of love. Because there's no greater feeling in the world. My eye is darkened, but I stubbornly bring the knife to my chest. I don't know why I became British in that moment. All it takes is one strike. One. Why does it hurt so much? Ah, you fucking... My vision goes black. The sharp pain makes me want to howl at the top of my voice. No matter. In the name of love, you'll put up with a lot more than that. Dies of cringe. As always, the morning greets me in bed. She survived? However, something is wrong. It doesn't take me long to realize that my hand is still aching with a dull, throbbing pain. Huh? Why? My chest is also sore. She's fine? The reflection in the mirror tells me that my shirt is torn at the points of impact, leaving a small cut on my skin. Usually, as soon as the sun rose, the illusion would dissipate. This time, the lover healed the fatal wound, but left a knife mark. He's into this. Once again, things don't go as usual. Ha, what did I expect? I'm putting a spell on the dead lover himself, not some mere mortal. Surprise me more. The pain makes it hard to think straight. Is the first night over or not? Since my finger is missing, I'm still in the world of illusion. So the main trial is still ahead. Huh? Someone is ringing the doorbell. Have my parents returned? No, it's nonsense. Even back in reality, they never come so soon. Work, work, work. They always work. Work, 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 work. There's no way they do it in an illusion. Can it be? Swaying on stubborn legs, I hurry downstairs. My heart pounds against my ribs like a bird against the bars of a cage. Also, why are your parents not just opening the door? Can you imagine coming home from like a night shift? You're tired. You're like, you want to go sleep. Like, you know, life fucking sucks. And then you walk in and you see your daughter's pinky finger on the kitchen table. And not only that, but it's been like that for like the past 6 months or something. Hurry! I nearly tumbled down the stairs, afraid that he would change his mind and leave. I'm here. My hand starts bleeding and it takes me a while to turn the doorknob. Here. Yes, it's him, my dear beloved, whose reflection I saw in the mirror. He's still resembling Senpai. I know it's only the mockery of an illusion world playing the images from my memory. But even with Senpai's features, the lover looks different. He seems taller, radiates confidence and strength. Next to the lover, I want to be an ordinary girl suffering from loneliness and sadness. He would understand me, comfort me, support me. With him, I can be myself. Fuyumi. Come in, don't be shy. He crosses the threshold, though he seems hesitant. So the point of the trial is to persuade the lover to stay. Come on in. I'm alone. I carefully close the doors, letting him in into the hallway. It's amusing to watch the dead lover politely take off his shoes and walk into the lounge. I'm lost in speculation, not understanding what's required of me. Luckily, the lover himself gives me a clue. Your finger. Yeah, I got rid of it already. I frown, overcoming the pain in my temples. Pinky fingers. They are bound together by the scarlet thread of fate. Pinky finger, scarlet thread. I cut off my pinky finger for the lover. So the lover must sacrifice his pinky finger for me, because love is the feeling of two people, not one. I finally realize it. I need to make it so that the scarlet thread connects us. Of course. What are you talking about? You know the answer. I smile widely and head for the kitchen. How wonderful. The final trial is tricky indeed. I have to do my best to cut off the lover's pinky finger. It's a good thing I catch him off guard. After all, who am I to defeat a powerful spirit? Naturally, he gives in. He loves me as much as I love him. This lady stabbed him in the heart. I love you. I can't help but smile. I can barely contain my gleeful laughter. Someday you will answer. Don't worry, I'll wait. He's looking at me and smiling as well. Wonderful. You'll never abandon me, right? The lover nods faintly. Put my head down on his shoulder and cover my eyes lightly. I'm happy. I'm happy. From now on, we are bound by unbreakable ties. You know, I know some people that would be like, this goes so hard. And they would put it on their profile pictures, now and forever. Let me check something real quick. Okay, I was about to say it. I was looking through Steam earlier, and I for some reason I thought that this game was free, and I was about to be like, that's insane for like the amounts of like stories and like CGs and everything. But no, it's $8, which is still kind of, to be honest, underpriced. Because these are good. Oh, has something disconcerted you again? I got confused and lost my way. Yeah, that's putting it lightly. There's no lighthouse guiding you in memories. A pity. No worries, I'll try again. I'm a freak like that. I like these stories. Good luck. There we go. Alright, so we got all 3 endings. So we go to load here. I'm pretty sure here. I'm just making sure that I do still have the yeah, okay. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. So each of these 3 are the 3 stories, right? And these, I'm guessing, are the Mitsuki story? Maybe? My throat constricts with a spasm. What's wrong? What happened? Fuyumi, she betrayed. Tomo claps her hands together forcefully. Everything's fine. Everything is not fine, Tomo. Yes, Fuyumi, she... Fuyumi who? Fuyu, I'll tell you in a minute. Just when I managed to calm down, I realized that I've been clutching something in my hand the whole time. I don't remember freeing her from the throbbing cardboard. From the what now? The doll resembles Fuyumi a lot. Before, she looked like a rosebud ready to bloom from her overflowing love. Now her deceptive feelings are black droplets spewing from the slit in her chest. A bright scarlet thread stretches from the ragged arm. You know, this also goes hard, to be honest. Huh? How? The thread is connected to my own pinky finger. How come? An unknown force pulls the doll upward toward the ceiling. Tied by the thread, my hand is swung upward. The doll rises higher and higher, the fabric of the dress completely blackened. I rise on my tiptoes, but the thread forces my hand to follow higher and higher. Can we get much higher? So high. It hurts. We don't talk about that guy anymore. Hold on. Tomo grabs me by the wrist and pulls me down. The doll doesn't even flinch. The ceiling becomes infinitely distant. If it keeps going on like this, I'd be sucked right into its inky maw. Of course, the ligaments will fail and tear, leaving me without an arm. Or worse, I mean. No. Gah! The doll shudders as if from silent laughter. A knife falls to the floor from beneath the blood-soaked hem. A second knife follows suit. The steel sweeps close to my face, scratching my cheek. Tomo yelps quietly. Stop! Hold on. Tomo grabs one of the fallen knives and tries to cut the scarlet thread. But as soon as the steel touches it, a desperate cry pierces the room. Large scarlet droplets flow down the thread. They crawl up my sleeve and soak the fabric more and more and sting my skin unbearably. Stop! Come on. Stop, it hurts. Thread breaks. I collapse to the floor, coughing. My skin under the heavy sleeve burns with fire. I want to rip off my jacket, my sweater, my very skin, leaving only emotionless bones just to get rid of the agony. The hell? A moment later, the vision vanishes. The ceiling becomes the same. The knives dissolve among the anacorus stalks. The doll is nowhere to be seen. Oh, the pain is gone as well. I examine my hand in bewilderment. White and clean, not bound by scarlet thread. Tomo helps me to my feet. Well, that was weird. That was awkward. How are you? I'm okay, but it's scary. Horribly scary. Tomo pokes the empty box with her index finger. The cardboard no longer holds an attachment that should have been severed. So what did you see? What did you see now? Mitsuki met a girl from another school. They tried to bewitch the boy they liked. But an ancient man came in. Oh, hold on. Let me get my thoughts together. Ancient man. She's talking about the old guy. I was about to say the old guy who gave her the box, but no, that's actually her memory. Never mind. I tell Tomo about how Fuyumi fell in love with Senpai, whose name remained a mystery to her. How vivid emotions become more important to her than love. How she sacrificed Mitsuki, condemning her to eternal torment to win. Cruel. Yes, insidious. And for what? Girl, I'm so damn angry. Yeah, me too, Tomo. So what do we have? Oh my god, I just realized something. Her name is Tomo. She likes Totomo bear stuff, right? What if she's just a figment of her imagination? What if she ends up being like a little Totomo bear and she's like at the end of the game and it's like what I've always wanted, and it turns out that it was just an imaginary friend. So what do we have? Mitsuki died because she couldn't stand the curse Fuyumi put on her. It's unfair. Mitsuki has nothing to do with some schoolgirl stupid sugar dreams. What? Sugar dreams? Why does she have to pay for it? Because dark magic makes people suffer? It's so damn unfair. Agreed. Or we don't know something, and I'm not quite sure why there are so many details in Mitsuki's memories that she couldn't have known about. Oh indeed, she was asleep and not present at Fuyumi's third trial. I don't mean just the trials. You've seen things Mitsuki herself couldn't. Strange. Perhaps she came up with these moments? I don't know. Why do you think it's like that? Magic? So Mitsuki died because of the lover's spell? This memory has a rather vague ending. Not vague at all. Fuyumi got her love. I think true love is great, but what Fuyumi had was different. That's for damn sure. Do you know what it is? Love? Okay, we're getting in the weeds. Let's go to the other box. And you've never liked any boy? No, of course not. What's the matter? I stammer. Memory flashes in my mind. Don't tell me that she fucking likes Senpai too. That looks like fucking Senpai. A long time ago, I knew a boy. I don't think I loved him. We were little, but I was worried about him. He was always sad, very sad, all alone. What was his name again? Something like Senpai? What happened to him? He was sad so often that I wanted to help him somehow. Right, Totomo's bear's plushie would have cheered him up, but making a gift didn't work out. I still don't have a Totomo bear's plushie myself. You're looking at her. Tomo's the Totomo butt bear plushie. I'm sure he would have been thrilled to get a gift. I'm sure he would have been thrilled to, like, I don't know, get parents or something. Look at him. He's like so depressed. Of course, but no good deed goes unpunished. Something went wrong. What happened? Where's that boy now? What was his name? Why does my head hurt so much when I try to remember? No, stop. The ritual and Mitsuki are more important now. Mitsuki, why don't you tell everything straight? Perhaps simply you haven't gotten into her true thoughts. Yeah, it would have been better if I looked right into her head. It's like something is trying to confuse me and make me look back away. It's quite possible. Coffee break. I hope the other memories would help, and it won't be so creepy. Inhale, exhale, exhale. Look, I'll show you a trick. Fucking Tomo, if it's another magic trick, I don't know what I'll do. What trick? Mitsuki senpai was a master, but I'm no worse. She waves her Haori sleeve. Haori? How do you pronounce that? And now, stretching out the words, Tomo puts her other hand behind her back and pulls out a gun. Oh. She's a Totomo bear. She's a Tomo bear. Totomo bear. I collapse on the bed in joy and surprise. It's a gift. Oh, he's so soft. I squeezed the toy with such force that the bear must have mentally put me on the blackest lists. How? A magician doesn't reveal her secrets. Was she a part of Senpai's magic club? Hey, I took a risk. We're in an unreal world, right? But we're wearing clothes and you got your hat back. So thoughts are material here. Material girl? I wanted Tomo Bear to appear and here he is. It's awesome. Feeling better? Yeah, thank you. Tomo smiles with relief. She's so worried about me that she even managed to create a plush toy out of thin air. Tomo is so wonderful. What's wrong? Hold on, I'm concentrating on holding this bear. Why? It doesn't work. What's the matter? I wanted to gift you a chessboard, but it seems I'm doing something wrong. Sorry, next time I'll definitely manage. Oh, Aki, you're so cute. Tomo suddenly wraps her arms around me, pulling me into a hug. Oh, why? You're so damn cute. I didn't manage. No matter, it's the thought that counts. Okay, since Tomo is satisfied, then the attempt counts. I have to try harder. Because they're in the dream world, right? It's the thought that counts, but her thought didn't count. Really makes you think. I approach the table. Alright. Let's save there. I guess I'll save here. Okay, so let's see how long I've been recording. I think I'll end the video there. Okay, Fuyumi, really low on the totem pole or high up in the totem pole based on whatever, you know, on the actual way that the totem poles work. Fuyumi sucked ass. I was not a big fan of her character. But I mean, I can see why she would. We're trying to find the reason why Mitsuki died. And we can definitely see why Fuyumi would have been one of the reasons why, because Jesus Christ, that lady had some issues. These ones, I'm guessing that they'll all have like their own faults. Hopefully they're a bit more likable. I'm not saying that Fuyumi was a bad character, by the way. I like Fuyumi as a character, not as a person. There's a difference there. Like I said, I'm gonna end the video here. I'll continue on with this lady's arc, and then I'll finish it up with this one in the next upcoming videos. I am interested in how it ends. I hope that Tomo isn't just a figment of Aki's imagination. What if Aki is the reason why Mitsuki died? She was the girl. Really makes you think. If you made it this far, I appreciate it more. So I can subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you on the flip side. Bye.